Okay. Awesome. Okay, so we'll get started. Let's actually just get started in the upper body, just our traditional arm circles, whatever you need to do there. We'll warm up for a couple minutes. We'll work some mobility in. I've got our 4 circuits separating out upper, lower, and core work today. And then we'll do our longer mini yoga session at the end. So keep moving through upper body. I'm just trying to get all my timers and everything going here. Circles to the front and the back. Make sure you open up to the front and the back. Maybe even reach the arms overhead. Take some pull downs. Get the back, get the chest. Better start my timer here. Like multiple timers. There we go. All right, take it out. Let's find some side steps from here. You can find a hop or a calf raise, your choice. I just want to get some blood flowing. Keep going. Another 10 seconds or so on this. We got another 3, 2, 1. Take it back through the center. Let's find that hip hinge right down into our air squat. Whew. I haven't lifted weights for a couple days, but did 2 days in a row of intense yoga over the weekend, and whew, lots of sore muscles today. All right, let's do one more. All right, take it up, find your butt kicks. We're going to work a few mobility movements before we jump into the workout from here. Before we come down for that mobility work, though, let's stay here for another 3, 2, 1. I want you to grab a lightweight. You're going to need a weight for some of the mobility work. We're going to do our lunge twist. But then I also want you to have a light dumbbell or kettlebell to drag through when we get to the high plank. So you've got that stuff ready. Let's go ahead and come down though to start the mobility work. Get that right leg out front. We're going to start with our S switch. Remember, your hands can be behind to support or they can be out front. I just want you to flip the legs, I should say, from side to side here. Try to keep the core engaged. Drop the legs to the right. I want you to slide the left leg around the front, all the way. Just extend right out front. Two more. One more. All right, let's switch it out. Left leg is out front. I'm going to slide that right leg all the way around. When I bring the leg around, both of my sit bones come flat to the ground. So I'm coming all the way down to square hips. Do one more. And rest. All right, let's come up to kneeling. We're going to take the right knee out front. I'm going to put just a light weight in my left hand. Keep it racked. We're going to drop into that right knee, do a little twist towards the right knee, pull it back. You can pull all the way back on that knee. You can also do this standing if you wanted to do like a twisted knee to elbow standing, but better to get into your hip flexors if you can kneel. Do one more. Come back through center. And I want you can drop that weight if you'd like to. Well, let's come to the inside. So those right fingers are going to drop right inside. I'm going to twist open in the other direction. 2 more on this side. 1 more. And come back. Let's switch it out. I'm going to put the weight in my right hand. My left knee is going to come out front and do the same exact thing. Drop into that left knee and twist. Press back as far as you can. You're going to keep your inner thighs squeezing together. You got 1 more. Come back. I'm going to set the weight down. We're going to drop that left hand inside, open up the chest. Two more. 1 more. All right. Woo, as I fall over, shake it out. Meet me in a down dog from here. You are going to need a weight. I should have told you that before you got into your down dog. We're going to drag a weight from one side to the other. But let's start in down dog first. Hit your ankles by dropping the heels. Make sure your shoulders are nice and warm. Maybe you slide forward to a high plank a few times. And then if you need to grab your weight, go ahead and grab your weight. I want that weight to sit on the right edge of your mat. So you're going to take your right hand to the outside of the weight. You're in a high plank, and I want you to just reach with that left hand and drag it across. Opposite hand, drag the weight from one side of the mat to the other. You're just basically going to pick it up and set it down. Keep your hips nice and level. You can set your knees down, make sure your butt's not sticking up in the air. Keep going. You're just passing the weight side to side. A few more seconds. Let's do one more each hand and rest. Whew. All right, we're moving into swings from here. We're just gonna do 30 seconds of swings. You can do hand to hand, single hand, two hands, your choice, whatever it looks like for you today. Just 30 seconds. All right. We move in another 4, 3, 2, and let's go. 30 seconds. I'll give you the halfway point if you want to switch hands halfway between, or you can do hand to hand. Or two hands, like I said. You got another 3, 2, that's 15 seconds if you want to change it out. If you're doing single side, try to keep your shoulders square. Hips remain squared as well. You got another 3, 2, 1, and rest. Set that down. Whew. All right, so I want you to have a light-ish set of weights here. So I wouldn't go super heavy. We're gonna work the triceps just a little bit differently with this today. Show you what this looks like. So I've got a 6-pound set of weights. You might be able to do heavier. My feet are gonna be at hip width. I'm gonna find a hinge. I'm gonna do a single arm. So I'm basically gonna bring that right arm up to a 90-degree angle, extend out, and then lower. Left arm up 90 degrees, extend out, and then lower. So I want you to feel your triceps as you do that. So take that hinge, right arm, extend, left arm, extend. We will change this up, but I want you to start on this extension first. So elbow up, extend, just slow it down to get the motion down. Try not to shrug your shoulders into your ears. Stand up, shake out your back. We're going to come into just a traditional kickback from here. Palms are parallel, find your hinge, elbows up, kick it back. Squeeze the triceps. Spine is long. Keep going. You've got another 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Take it down, set it down. All right, we're coming down to the back next. We're gonna do some single leg bridge work tonight. So I want you to have a dumbbell that's challenging to place it across the hips. We're gonna do some single leg work. And then we'll stay down for our core after this. So we're gonna do some pulsing, some lifts and lowers. Now, for single leg work, the best thing to do is to take that weight and stack it on the opposite hip. For the leg that's up, you want that hip to be free. Feet are hip width apart. Set your weight up. I've got mine on my left hip, which means I'm going to work my right leg. Send your hips up. Right foot goes straight up to the ceiling. I just want you to lift and lower your hips right here. Press through that left heel. Big exhale as you lift. Two more. Next one, I want you to stay up. Get that left hip up. Drop your thighs side by side. Reach the leg out to the side. Right leg out. Exhale as you pull back through center. Another two. One more. And hips down. Weight on your right hip. All right, press your hips up. Left foot to the ceiling. Lift and lower. Muffin has decided to come help. Press through your right heel. Two more. One more. Keep the hips up. Hips, our thighs are level. Take it out to the side. Another three, two, one more. Woo, set it down. All right, we're moving to some core from here. So I've got two things that weight's gonna set down. We're gonna work some penguins and a reverse crunch. She's got her duck again. Every time I'm online with you, she brings her duck over. All right, so for our penguins, feet are gonna come mat width apart. And a penguin is that reach up to tap to the heels, or you're gonna bring your hands behind your neck. When it's time for the reverse crunch, your hands are gonna come down, your thighs are gonna come tight. You're gonna tuck the knees in towards the chin, the nose for that reverse crunch. Let's start first with the penguins, and let's go right here. Shoulder blades up, little tap of the heels, side to side. Remember, your hands can also be behind your head. And then you're just moving the elbows in the direction of the heels for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through center, head down. Bring your thighs together, arms by your side. Curl it in. Control as you release. Almost there. Let's do two more. One more. Set it down. One more set of penguins. We're almost done. Shoulder blades up. Use that exhale from side to side for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Done. Whew. All right, grab some water. That was the first round. We're going to start back on our high plank work with that weight to pull through. You got that light weight. Whew. You got about 30 seconds here to catch your breath. Whew, a few more. Go ahead and grab your weight. Set it up. You're going to set it to one edge of your mat. Go ahead and get into your high plank. Muffin is giving me quite the look right now. Get into your high plank, knees up or down. If your knees are up, step your feet wide and drag that weight. Pick it up, set it side to side. Keep your hips stable. Lift out of your shoulders. Keep going. You got it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, come on up. We're going to move right into our swings for 30 seconds. We move in another 3, 2, and let's go. 30 seconds. I'll give you the 15-second mark if you want to switch it out. Keep going. Switch sides if you'd like. You can also do a full 30 seconds on one side. That's totally fine. You got another 3, 2, 1, and rest. Done. Whew. All right. We've got that scarecrow tricep work. We'll do half and half. Do some traditional kickbacks as well. Whew. But we'll start on the scarecrow work. Give you a few more seconds here. Let the heart rate come down. Go ahead and grab your lighter set of weights. Feet are at hip width apart. You're gonna find that hinge. Right arm up, extend. Left arm up, extend. Let's go. Keep going. I want you to really find a squeeze in that tricep. She just laid down in the middle of my mat. One more, each arm. Stand up, shake it out. All right, we're gonna turn the palms open behind us. I want you to find that hinge. We're still gonna do our tricep kickback, but with that flip palm, and let's go. Belly's pulled in and up. Just hitting a different angle of the tricep here. Keep going. You got another 4, 3, 2, one more, and rest. Shake it out. All right, we're coming down. Single leg. All right, I need to change the playlist I was listening to because that was terrible. All right, we're gonna change. We're gonna come into our single leg bridge. Can you move, please? I'm gonna start with that weight on the left hip again, which means my right leg works. Walk the heels back, lift your hips, get that right foot to the ceiling, lift and lower. Really press through the left heel. We're keeping the move very simple. So I really want you to focus on pressing through the left heel and getting the hips up as high as you can. Use the exhale when you lift. 2 more. Last one. Stay up high, thighs level, take it out to the side. Use the exhale as you pull back through center. You're working your obliques here, as well as keeping the hips up, working the inner outer thigh. You got another 3, 2, one more. Set it down, hips come to the ground. Switch the weight over to your right hip. Left leg is gonna be up now. Send your hips up. Left foot to the sky, lift and lower. Two more. Last one. All right, lower the left leg in line with the right, open up out to the side. Two more. Last one. And rest, set it down. Whew. All right, we're gonna take a moment here. You can set up if you need to. We're gonna do the penguins with the reverse crunch from here. We'll start off with penguins and then I'll cue you into that reverse crunch. All right, coming down to the back. Feet come wide. Reach for your heels and let's go. Chin is slightly tucked. This is a quick little movement from side to side. You got another 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center, arms by your side, and crunch it in. Muffin just walked by nonchalantly with some of my massage things for my back in her mouth. I don't even know where she found them. I don't even know where I put them. A few more seconds. Another 3, 2, 1. Set your feet down wide. We're back on the penguins just a little longer. Let's go. Almost done with this first circuit. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Oh. Whew. All right, first circuit's done. We're gonna change it up here. You're still gonna need a light weight. I'm gonna ruin Muffin's evening here. She's destroying my stuff. She's got like a death grip on it. Here, you can have that. All right, you're still gonna need a lightweight. We're gonna do some side plank work. The look I'm getting right now, like, how dare you take my toy away from me? Oof. Okay, so we're gonna do a knee to elbow. It's one of my favorite things in a side plank. Forearm plank, bottom knee down, light weights overhead. That bottom hip's gonna stay up tonight, but we're gonna bring knee to elbow with that weight in the hand overhead. So left shoulder stacks, or you can start on either side, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna just start on the left. Right arm is up, and let's go, crunch it in. Use the exhale to cinch up your side body as you do this. Let's do 2 more. I want you to stay up, just hold the side plank. Maybe you float that top leg, you got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Let's switch sides. Left hand is gonna have that weight. Right arm is down, right knee is down. Let's go, crunch it in. One more. Stay up, hold right here, hold. Maybe float that top foot, top hand reaches for the ceiling. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Oof. All right, coming up, we're gonna put the carries in with our leg work again tonight, so we'll wait for those. But we are gonna do a bicep curl into a reverse press. So challenging weight, but something that's not gonna just burn your shoulders completely out, especially because we just did that side plank. All right, so feet are hip width apart, shoulders are down your back, curl it up, big exhale, press with that reverse grip, pull it down and curl. And let's go. We're not gonna press the whole time. We're gonna isolate our biceps some here too. Let's do 2 more of these though. One more. All right, biceps. I want you to bring the palms by your side, curl it up. Let's take our V out, pull it back. Let's go. Haven't done these in a while. Whew. 2 more. One more. And rest, done. Set it down. Whew. Okay, shake it out. All right, where we're going. We're gonna do a single leg stagger, or single arm, sorry, single arm staggered deadlift, and then we'll walk. So single side. What that's gonna look like, I'm gonna take a weight in my right hand. My right foot's gonna start out front. My left foot's gonna stagger back. I've got square hips, square chest. I'm gonna take that staggered deadlift and I'm just gonna stay there, and then I'll cue the walk. We'll switch sides and then we'll walk again. All right, so set it up, right side, and let's go. Hips are squared. Press through that right heel. So you're getting a lot of posterior chain work today. Glute work, hamstring work. It's a fancy way of saying that. 2 more. 1 more. All right, let's walk. Farmer's carry. Single side. Work in the core here. This may not be as heavy as you're used to with your carry. That's all right. Still moving. Or maybe it is. You got another 4, 3, 2, switch hands, left hand, left foot's out front, my right foot staggers back, find your deadlift. Two more. Last one. Come on up, let's walk. Nothing. Now she's digging in the trash. She's like trying to be a pill. What are you doing? Are you bored? Few more seconds. You got another 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, set it down. Coming down for your core. Oh my goodness. We're gonna do some leg lowers, and I'm gonna bring back our scissor sit-ups, our scissor pulse-ups. We did them last week. I liked them, so we're doing them again this week. So leg lowers though, you can do straight leg lowers or you can do a heel drop. Completely up to you and what you're feeling. Hands can be by your side, or you can bring your hands behind your head and lift your shoulders for your leg lowers. And let's go. Start on the leg lowers first. Use the exhale to pull the legs back through center. Nothing is all up in my face. At least it takes a distraction from the leg lowers, right? You got another 2. 1, bring your feet up, take your legs nice and wide, hands come together, reach through the legs right here. Exhale as you lift. Two more. All right, legs back together, back on those leg lowers. Let's go. Two more. One more. Take the legs wide. One more set of these or the crunch ups. Let's go. Two more. And rest done. Whew. Take a full body stretch. Reach overhead. Let your low back pop up. Woo, we're gonna do all that again. Take a break. We're coming back into those side forearm planks. Oof. Kicking my butt tonight. My core is talking to me. That's a good thing. All right. Left forearm is down. Give you a few seconds here. Left knee is down. You're going to have that weight, right arm overhead, come up into your side plank, crunch it in, knee to elbow. Almost there. Do another 3, 2, 1. Stay up nice and high. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's switch it out. Right forearm is down, right knee is down, left arm is up. Let's go, crunch it in. Two more. One more. Hold it up. You got it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Come on down. All right, we're coming up. We've got that bicep and shoulder work, just a little bit of shoulder work, not too much. And shoulders have gotten work in the plank work we've done tonight. So we don't want to overdo it. All right, we're gonna start with that bicep curl up into your reverse press, shoulders down your back, curl it up, press, use that exhale. Let's do 2 more of these. One more. All right, take it down. Find that hammer curl set up, bring it up. We're gonna do the same thing, that V out. Don't shrug your shoulders. Almost there. Let's do 2 more. One more. Woo. And rest, set them down. All right. We're gonna work into our staggered deadlift, single arm, into our carry. A few more seconds here. All right, weights in your right hand. Right foot is out front. Left leg is back. And let's go. Everything stays square here. Inner thighs are active. 2 more. All right, let's walk. You got another 3, 2, 1, and let's switch it out. Left hand, left foot's out front, right foot back, and let's go. Two more. One more. All right, let's walk. Few more seconds. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Set it down. All right, we're coming down. We got our core work. Leg lowers into those V crunches. Muffin, you're gonna get squished. All right. Feet to the ceiling. I guess I'm not doing leg lowers in that direction. All right, feet to the ceiling, arms down. Let's go. Lower the legs. Thighs are tight. Shoulders can be lifted if you'd like. Do 2 more. All right, feet to the ceiling. Take your legs wide. Crunch it up. One more. Legs together, leg lowers. Two more. Oof, last one. All right, one more set of those V crunches. Let's go. Another 2, 1, and rest. Take a full body stretch here. Reach your arms overhead. Let your low back just pop up off the mat. Breathe. All right. I want you to walk your hands over to the top left corner of your mat. Catch your right wrist with your left hand. Walk your feet over to the bottom left corner, cross your right ankle over your left. Keep your shoulders and your hips square to the ground, just make a banana shape. Stretching out side body here. Inhale the legs back through center. Walk your legs over to the bottom right corner, hands over to the top left. Switch the grip, the hold, switch the ankles. But same thing, chest stays open, hips stay open. Now you're just stretching out left side of your body. Come back through center. Draw one knee in and then the other. Bring your hands around your shins. Rock a little bit here. Roll your ankles. Let your hips open and close here. Just massage in all directions. We'll stretch here, do a little mini yoga session to close this out. Hug your right knee in nice and tight. Send your left leg long. Send your right foot to the ceiling, interlace your hands behind your right hamstring, maybe roll your ankle a few times, and you can just hug the leg in towards you. Find a half happy baby, catch the outer edge of that right foot and just hug the knee down. Maybe even put your hand on your left hip to keep it from rolling too far up. Release, find a twist. Use your left hand to guide your right knee across the body. Wiggle your right shoulder down and look at your right hand. Come back through center, hug your left knee in, send your right leg nice and long. Same thing, we're just finding length in that left hip flexor. Send the left leg to the ceiling again, interlace. Hug the left leg towards you. Take an inhale. As you exhale, find a happy baby. Draw that left knee down. Right leg stays on the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, find your spinal twist. Use your right hand to guide your left knee across the body. Work that left shoulder down. Look at your left hand. Come back through center. Hug both knees back in. I want you to rock a little bit along the spine again. Just circles. Notice how things may feel different even after that little bit of different stretching there, that little sequence. And then rock and roll just a few times. Come up into a tabletop from here. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Move organically here. Maybe you wiggle the hips from side to side. Maybe you make circles, cat cows. Just notice what you need. Move the spine in all directions. Come to a neutral spine, tuck your toes, press it up, downward facing dog. And pedal out. Take your feet about hip width apart. Take a breath in. Walk your hands back to your feet. Find your ragdoll, bend your knees nice and deep. Grab opposite elbows, sway, release. Release your fingertips. Inhale, palms to shins, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, walk it out. Find your downward facing dog. On an inhale, reach the right leg to sky. Turn your right toes towards the ground to start with, and then bend your knee, open up your hip. Big circles and kicks in each direction. Take a breath in. As you exhale, right foot steps through. Find your kneeling lunge. Left knee comes to the earth. Your hands can come to your quad here if that would feel good. Breathe into that left hip flexor. Maybe the left knee comes just slightly forward of the left ankle here. You've got deeper than a 90-90 stack in the knees. Take an inhale. As you exhale, frame the front foot, pick up your back toes, find a wide leg forward fold. You're just going to pivot everything open. I want you to turn into the outer edges of your feet, shift your weight into the balls of your feet. Really get into your hamstrings here. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Turn your left toes out just slightly and take either a lateral lunge or come all the way into Skandasana here. Sitting the hips down nice and low. If you're in Skandasana, turn your right toes towards the ceiling. Press back into your wide leg forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step everything to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Reach overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, step it back. Find your downward facing dog. Left leg reaches to sky. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Make some circles in each direction. Take the breath. Exhale, step it through, kneeling lunge. Again, hands can come to quad or reach overhead. They can also just stay framing that front foot too. Just think into that right hip flexor. Make sure you're not shrugging out your shoulders. Take the breath in. As you exhale, frame the front foot, lift the back knee, wide leg forward, fold. And again, settle in here. Now plant your hands at the small of your back. Inhale, lengthen your spine, come all the way up. Maybe you turn your feet out just slightly for stability. And then I want you to clasp your hands at the base of your spine. Press your palms together, open up your chest, drag your knuckles down your tailbone, and then exhale, find your fold forward. And again, adjust your feet, adjust your weight, maybe pull the hands up off the small of your back. Breathe. Another breath in. As you exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Turn your right toes out slightly. Find either that lateral lunge or your Skandasana. Your choice. Another breath here. Exhale, press it down, wide leg forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, slowly rise. Reach overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, step back to your high plank. Knees down, lower all the way to belly. I want you to find a Sphinx pose here. Elbows stack under your shoulders. Bend your right knee, catch your right foot, and let's find our quad stretch. So you can bring your head down or stay up. Knees come side by side. Take a breath in. Exhale, release, switch sides. Catch the left leg and draw it in. Another breath here. Exhale, release. Find a half frog on your right side. Slide that right knee up. Flex the right knee, right ankle. Make a comfortable pillow with the arms. And just settle in here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, slide the right leg back to meet the left. And then left leg comes up for that half frog. And again, you're settled in comfortably. Let the hips just settle towards the ground here. Keep a flex in the knee and in the ankle. Another breath here. As you exhale, left leg meets right. And then I just want you to flip all the way over to your back from here. And we'll make a figure four. Right ankle comes across left. Hug it in, stretching out the outside of that right hip. You can take the left leg back to the ceiling for a little bit more hamstring work, but don't let the right knee collapse in. We want to hug it in as we work that right knee away from the body. Another breath. As you exhale, switch legs. Left leg comes across right, or left ankle comes across right thigh. Breathe. Another breath in. As you exhale, just set your feet down nice and wide. Let your knees drop from side to side. Arms are open wide as well. Now hug your knees in tight. Wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a hug here. Draw your nose up to your knees. Exhale, just find a moment here in Shavasana, just to be still at the end of the work. Palms open, feet fall open. On an inhale, bring awareness back into your body. Move through your fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Maybe reach overhead again. Take a full body stretch. Draw one knee in and then the other. You can rock a bit. Settle to one side for just a moment. And press yourself all the way up to a seat when you're ready. Sit nice and tall, sit comfortably. Bring one hand to belly, one hand to heart. Maybe close down your eyes here. Take a deep, full breath all the way to the pit of your belly. Fill up. And then open up. Exhale. Sigh that out. One more deep, full breath. Fill up. And open up. Exhale. Sigh that out. Bring your hands to prayer, drawing thumbs to forehead center. The light within me recognizes and honors the light within each of you. And as always, thank you so much for sharing energy and time with me in this space.